Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a Karin Jinsui inspired highlight tutorial. This is the look that I will be going for. Yeah. So I'm gonna start off with everything that I need. I got some basic white bleach, basically just the extra strength of the regular BW2 bleach, but based on how light these highlights are, I think that this would be, you know, better. We are working with a wig today from Dsoar. Where is it? Dsoar. From Dsoar Hair. This is from my girl Hafsa. I'll definitely tell you guys how this wig bleaches, all of that good stuff. So first things first, I'm not sure the links on this. I'll add the links in the description box. But yeah, so the lace is pretty good. It's pre-plucked, and yeah, I'm really liking this. This is transparent lace. It's a good enough parting space because I hate those skimp ass wigs where you be looking like you got a freaking cone head because the part is like right there. But anyways, let's get right into it. So the basic things that you're gonna need is a dye bowl, a dye brush, some bleach, some developer. I am going to be using 40 volumes of developer. And first things first, I am going to start by bleaching the knots on this wig. I like to bleach the knots first so that when because I don't want to like highlight it and then I go back in and then it bleeds onto the knots and then it just throws me completely off. So I feel like it's better to just jump right in and bleach the knots first things first so you can get that out the way. So I'm going to use the same extra strength bleach because I don't have all night to be waiting here for this bleach to you know, do what it do. But this is some leftover dye that bleach that I just transferred into the container. You're not gonna need too much. I should have my gloves on. Actually, I have my gloves right here. Make sure you use gloves, but I do this all of the time and I don't be taking safety precautions. Don't be like me, guys. So yeah, so you're gonna add about that much into it. We are going to take our 40 developer. By the way, this is from my local beauty supply, so you see my knuckles all white and ashy. Like, come on, man. That's from the bleach, by the way. I'm not ashy, guys. But this is 40 developer from the beauty supply store. This is $2.99. So we are going to pour about that much into it. That's probably a little bit too much as well. I'm probably gonna have to add some bleach into that. And instead of using a dye brush to bleach the knots, I like to use a butter knife. Don't mind my ashy fingers. It's not ashy, it's just the bleach. Okay, so we are going to basically just stir that together. Okay, so basically this is the consistency that you should be going for. Like, not runny, but also not like too thick. See how that drops? Kind of like a yogurty, kind of like a, yeah, something along those lines. So I am going to go right ahead with the wig. Oh, one more thing. So purple shampoo. Normally I would use the blue bleach, but I don't have that right now. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the purple shampoo conditioner and I'm literally just going to put it into the mix in efforts to, you know, cancel out those brassy tones. I normally sit purple shampoo on there afterwards as well, but you know, why not do it before too? So I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's like a little purpley tone in there as well. You're gonna add a little bit more, not too much, because you don't want to mix with, like, you know, the chemicals, stuff like that. So we're literally just gonna like stir that in there. Probably comes up a little more. I don't think it's coming up on camera, but it's purple over here. So we are going to lay the wig flat like so. I don't know if you guys can see. Okay, so we're gonna lay the wig flat down and we're literally just gonna go right in with our butter knife and start spreading it in there. Okay, so I am about to go and wash this out. I'm gonna wash it out with some purple shampoo. This is how it is supposed to be looking. Let it focus. Okay, so you can see like the roots are getting like kind of brown, so that's how I know that it's time to take it out. So I'm gonna wash this out, pop it on the dryer for it to dry, and then I'll be back when it's time to highlight. Okay, so remember I told you guys that we're using the basic white, the 40 developer, the dye brush, and a Diane dye bowl as well. So I am literally just going to pour that 40 developer into that. We're gonna mix that up, but first things first, make sure you put on a mask. I normally double mine because with this extra strength dye, like it really gets through the first one. So I'm gonna double my mask. And make sure you guys put some gloves on. Where did I put my gloves? Where did I put my gloves? I am going to get one of these big combs because I feel like they just work best when it comes to parting. Have a long rat tail part, so this is good. And I'm basically going to start. Let me mix my bleach and I will be right back. Okay, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I like this one better. So we are going to do 7 weaves. We are going to leave this remainder that is down here. This is the hair that is going to be black. So I am going to take one of the strips that I pre-ripped, and this is just from regular aluminum foil, to be honest, and I'm going to place that underneath. I'm going to take my bleach and literally just going to put it in the hair. Nothing too crazy. Make sure that you go up when you're getting the upper strands. You go in a sideways motion because you don't want it to be like a straight line going across. So you go in like a sideways motion. You'll slide the foil down to make sure that you get the ends of the hair. You got to make sure that it's evenly saturated throughout all of the hair. Run your hand. I normally run my hand down it to make sure that it's like, you know, nice and smooth. And then you're gonna fold it up. That these ones are very precise. Okay, pick the space in between the highlights. So I'm content with these, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 10. Is count the amount of highlights that you made on each side, because you're gonna have to replicate it on this side as well. Please do not make the mistake of having a lot of highlights over here and not the same number, because tell me, I am going to tell you that it is going to be noticeable. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay guys, so this is the next day. These are what my highlights are looking like right now. As you can see, they are really fine, and there's still some black in there, but mostly blonde. So I'm gonna go ahead and tone it with some T28 Color Charm toner and some 40 developer. I'm going to be using the same things that I used last night. I washed out my little dye bowl. I have my dye brush and I have my gloves. Let me put those on. And I'm basically just gonna go right in. Okay, so I am going to take 1 part developer, pour it into the bowl. 1 part developer to, I said developer, 1 part of the color to 2 parts of developer. So we are going to pour this over. This is a good way to just measure it out. We're gonna pour this over into the same bottle 2 full times, and that is the amount of developer that you should be using to this ratio. Okay, so pour that over and your container should look like this. Just make sure that you squeeze the bottle to get all of the developer out, and then we are going to mix that together.